Welcome to History with Herodotus, where we delve into the depths of human experience, uncovering the mysteries of our collective past. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the annals of time to explore one of the most revered and enigmatic institutions in human history, the Library of Alexandria. In the sweltering deserts of North Africa, along the majestic shores of the Mediterranean, lies the city of Alexandria, founded by Alexander the Great in 331 BCE. This strategic metropolis, situated at the crossroads of East and West, would eventually give rise to a beacon of intellectual curiosity, attracting some of the most brilliant minds the world had ever known. As we weave our tale, you shall encounter visionary leaders, erudite scholars, and ingenious inventors, all of whom contributed to the evolution of this iconic institution. Our story begins in the 4th century BCE with the conquests of Alexander the Great, who, through his military campaigns, spread Greek culture, language, and philosophy throughout his vast empire. As his territories expanded, so did the exchange of ideas, fostering an environment where knowledge and innovation could flourish. Upon Alexander's death, his generals, known as the Diadochi, vied for control of the empire, ultimately leading to the establishment of the Ptolemaic kingdom in Egypt, with its capital in Alexandria. The first Ptolemy, a shrewd and ambitious leader, recognized the importance of cultivating knowledge and learning, not only as a means to consolidate power, but also to promote the welfare and prosperity of his subjects. He encouraged the migration of scholars, poets, and philosophers from all corners of the Hellenistic world, offering them patronage, protection, and unparalleled access to resources. This deliberate policy of intellectual recruitment would eventually give rise to a vibrant community of thinkers who would lay the groundwork for the Library of Alexandria. As we proceed, you shall meet Demetrius of Phalerum, a renowned Athenian statesman and philosopher who, in 37 BCE, was invited by Ptolemy I to advise on the establishment of a grand library. This learned individual, well-versed in the ways of governance and the pursuit of knowledge, would play a pivotal role in shaping the institution that was to become the epicenter of intellectual inquiry. As Demetrius of Phalerum's vision began to take shape, the Ptolemaic rulers continued to lavish resources on the fledgling institution, transforming it into a beacon of intellectual inquiry. In 295 BCE, Ptolemy I commissioned the construction of a magnificent temple dedicated to the Muses, the goddesses of arts and sciences, which would eventually house the library's core collection. This grand structure, situated within the sacred precincts of the Museum, was designed to inspire awe and reverence for the pursuit of knowledge. Under the stewardship of Herodotus of Ephesus, the first librarian appointed by Ptolemy I, the library's holdings began to expand rapidly. Scholars were dispatched to scour the ancient world for rare manuscripts, while scribes worked tirelessly to copy and translate texts into Greek, the lingua franca of the Hellenistic world. By 250 BCE, the library had amassed an impressive collection of over 200,000 volumes, including works on mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and literature. One of the most significant events in the library's history occurred during the reign of Ptolemy III, Herodotus, who ruled from 246 to 221 BCE. In a bold move, Ptolemy III decreed that all ships arriving in Alexandria's bustling harbor would be searched for books, which would then be copied and added to the library's collection. This decree not only underscored the Ptolemaic dynasty's commitment to learning, but also ensured that the library remained at the forefront of intellectual innovation. As the library's reputation grew, so did its influence on the development of various scientific disciplines. Eratosthenes, a brilliant mathematician and geographer, was appointed chief librarian in 240 BCE and made groundbreaking contributions to our understanding of the Earth's circumference. Using meticulous measurements and clever observations, Eratosthenes calculated the Earth's circumference with remarkable accuracy, a feat that would remain unparalleled for centuries. The library also became a hub for medical innovation, thanks in large part to the work of Herodotus and Herodotus, two pioneering physicians who made significant contributions to the field of anatomy. Through meticulous dissections and observations, these intrepid scholars expanded our understanding of human physiology, laying the foundations for future breakthroughs in medicine. In 217 BCE, a devastating fire swept through Alexandria, destroying a significant portion of the library's holdings. However, under the guidance of Ptolemy V Ephesus, who ruled from 214 to 181 BCE, the institution was rebuilt and its collections painstakingly restored. This period of reconstruction also saw the establishment of the famous scriptorium, where scribes worked tirelessly to copy and illuminate manuscripts, creating exquisite works of art that would be cherished for centuries. As the years passed, the library continued to thrive, attracting scholars from far and wide, including the legendary mathematician Archimedes, who spent time in Alexandria studying and collaborating with other intellectuals. The library's influence extended far beyond the city's walls, shaping the development of Western civilization and leaving an indelible mark on the history of human knowledge. During the reign of Ptolemy VIII Physcon, who ruled from 170 to 163 BCE, the library faced significant challenges, including internal power struggles and external threats. Despite these difficulties, the institution continued to flourish, thanks in large part to the dedication of its scholars and librarians, who remained committed to the pursuit of knowledge and the preservation of human culture. As the Hellenistic world began to change, with the rise of new powers and the decline of the Ptolemaic dynasty, the Library of Alexandria remained a beacon of intellectual excellence, a testament to the power of human curiosity and the enduring legacy of Demetrius of Phalerum's vision. The great institution would continue to evolve, adapting to the changing needs of scholars and the world at large as it navigated the complexities of an ever-shifting landscape, always seeking to expand our understanding of the universe and our place within it. In the words of the Greek historian Galen, the Library of Alexandria was a temple of the Muses, where the treasures of the past were preserved and the discoveries of the present were made. This poignant observation captures the essence of the library's mission. As it stood at the crossroads of ancient and modern knowledge, illuminating the path forward for generations to come. As the Hellenistic world continued to evolve, the Library of Alexandria faced new challenges, including the rise of the Roman Empire. In 48 BCE, during the civil war between Julius Caesar and Ptolemy XIII, the library suffered significant damage, with some accounts suggesting that a substantial portion of its holdings were destroyed. Despite this setback, the library continued to function, albeit in a reduced capacity, under the patronage of the Roman emperors. The Library of Alexandria's decline accelerated during the reign of Aurelian, who ruled from 270 to 275 CE. In 273 CE, the emperor's forces besieged the city, and the library suffered significant damage, with many of its remaining manuscripts destroyed or scattered. The final blow came in 391 CE, when the Roman Emperor Theodosius I ordered the destruction of all pagan temples and libraries, including the Great Library of Alexandria. The loss of the Library of Alexandria was a devastating blow to human knowledge, as it had been a repository of irreplaceable manuscripts and a hub of intellectual innovation for centuries. As the Greek philosopher and historian Ammianus Marcellinus lamented, "The world has lost its memory with the destruction of the library." Despite its physical demise, the Library of Alexandria's legacy endured, influencing the development of libraries and centers of learning throughout the ancient and medieval worlds. The idea of a great repository of knowledge, where scholars could gather to study and translate important works, lived on in institutions such as the House of Wisdom in Baghdad and the Library of Constantinople. Today, the Library of Alexandria is remembered as a symbol of human curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. Its story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and the dangers of intolerance and destruction. The Library of Alexandria's impact can be seen in the many institutions that have followed in its footsteps, from the great libraries of Europe to the modern research centers of today. Its influence extends beyond the realm of scholarship, inspiring architects, artists, and writers to create works that reflect the beauty and majesty of this ancient wonder. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.